Good evening. Good evening. Good God. Howie was already in here, tipping his hat and taking his seat. Hello, Dr. Odell. Welcome to On the Other Side Paranormal Podcast. Was that like dramatic enough? I don't have the Howie voice, guys. I'm trying. We live, baby. Shout out to Badlands Paranormal, guys. When I tell you we met these guys and they have come in clutch and they are the MVP, I am going to say it loud. I'm going to say it proud. These guys, everybody knows Lost Souls PI is our sister team. Badlands Paranormal is like the cousin team. Like they invited to the cookout for real. Every time. Okay. What? Get the fuck. What? You got me cussing up in here. What are you doing? Sean. Hello, Michelle Wilfong. I cannot with Sean right now. No. You have me over here causing a scene. Please show the people why I'm causing a scene.
All right.
This is not why. Y'all, Sean just walked in this room with a full tech helmet.
Where's my glasses at?
No, you get no glasses because of your helmet. Then, when I called him out on live, he went and put on this hat.
She doesn't like my hat, y'all. She got a problem with my hat. That's why she's upset.
Badlands, I know how to season some food now. Don't sleep on me and my cooking. Okay.
These are not the right glasses, y'all.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want my Oakleys.
What is going on? You're so bougie. Here.
I'm an Oakley. I'm an Oakley guy.
Great.
An Oakley guy, mate.
What's up, Mama D? You're just in time. This is a show just for Mama D, the world's biggest Bigfoot advocate I have ever met in my entire existence. When we're out of town, I make it a point to go into any museum that has anything to do with cryptids, and I find Mom some kind of Bigfoot souvenir.
The little foot, long foot.
Okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to wait for a few more people to tune in, guys. What's up, Aunt Cheryl? How you doing?
Aunt Cheryl. I'll be right back, y'all.
But yeah, I make it a point. She is probably the biggest Bigfoot fan. The biggest, the largest that I've ever met. You just watched a video on a sighting that happened in the George Washington National Forest. Well, funny you should say that because I'm going to give you guys the most recent. What? Why did Athena just bite it? Athena, bed. I'm not playing with you. Hey, Sean, put it on. You keep going over there, getting up and getting your helmet. Watching Shauna take care of these eight cute puppies. Aw, puppies.
I got to wear a helmet when Courtney's around.
No, you wear a helmet. I just left your crayons at the store.
I'm not a Marine. I was never a Marine, baby.
You eating crayons and licking windows.
United States Army. The Army.
But, guys, we are going to do a show tonight. We've been asked multiple times to do a show on cryptids. The cryptid we chose tonight is...
About to here to see you, Otis.
Is Bigfoot. This guy. I've seen how she swings with the quickness at you, Sean. I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you, Badlands. Finally, somebody sees me getting abused over here.
Abused is wild.
Used and abused.
Used? No.
And abused.
Abused, maybe. But the cryptid we chose, like I said, is Bigfoot. We're going to go over, is Bigfoot real? Yes or no?
No.
We're going to go over what is a Bigfoot for those that might not know or have never heard of Bigfoot. And then I'm going to tell you guys where to find information on the most recent up-to-date Bigfoot sightings. Okay. Now, for those of you that have been following us for a really long time, you know Sean and I don't really dabble in the cryptid side of things, but I am versed just enough to have a conversation. Okay. Mom says, according to Leonard Nimoy, in search of Bigfoot and Sasquatch lives.
Nobody knows who Leonard Nimoy is, Mom.
Okay. All old people know who Leonard Nimoy is.
If you know who Leonard Nimoy is, put it in the comments. Nobody knows who that is, Mother. You keep saying Leonard Nimoy. Nobody knows who that is. I haven't met.
What's up, Sam from Wyoming?
What's up, Sam? Nobody knows who Leonard Nimoy is, Mom. You keep saying that.
Nobody.
Oh my God.
See, I told you the older people know. Sorry, Aunt Cheryl, not to call you out, but the older people know. Yeah. Oh wow. The younger people know. Sean, you're apparently the only one, and me, that doesn't know who Leonard Nimoy is.
I know who Leonard Nimoy is.
It's Spock.
Okay, Mom, you got two people on your side, Mother. Two people. Mother!
All right.
You got two people.
So, we're going to dive right in. Sam, I don't either. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, Sam,
we have a cool Bigfoot museum in Boring, Oregon. There's a lot of cool Bigfoot museums, actually.
Michelle, you do not know. You've been a topic of me. I'm using bad grammar here. Chris Mendez and I, for like the past week, we've been talking about coming out your way. I'm trying to
Oregon.
We trying to get in your apartment.
Lord. Stalkers. Weirdos.
We're trying to get in your apartment, Michelle.
All right, guys. So, for those of you that don't know who or what a Bigfoot is, Bigfoot, a.k.a. Sasquatch. Okay, he is a legendary ape-like creature believed by some to inhabit remote forests in North America, particularly the Pacific Northwest. Okay, some descriptions of Bigfoot state he is a large, muscular, hairy-covered creature standing anywhere from 6 to 15 feet tall. Okay, Sasquatch comes from a Salish indigenous word meaning wild men. Okay, and the name Bigfoot was coined in 1958 by a California reporter after loggers discovered an abnormally large 24-inch in length, okay, not width, length footprint. There's been thousands of alleged sightings, photographs, audio recordings. Most notably, the most famous was a Patterson Gremlin film in 1967. Okay. But despite this, the scientific community considers Bigfoot to be a myth. Attributing sightings to hoaxes or misidentified wildlife, such as black bears that might be standing up on their hind legs and things like that. So, as a cryptid, though, Bigfoot has firmly established itself in pop culture and cryptozoology, while modern science views it as a legend. Okay, researchers compare the concept to like giants, an extinct like giant ape that once lived in Asia, potentially like coming over here. There's a lot of history of sightings in the Washington State Military Department website that you can read up on, as well as your local Encyclopedia Britannica Sasquatch entries. And yes, that is a thing. The encyclopedias are still a thing, guys. The older people, I beg your pardon. Hey, Mom, call it like I see it. I'm old too.
We said older, not old.
Yeah, I didn't say old.
And Michelle said we can come to her apartment.
If Michelle said to come home.
Coming out there. I'm coming to Oregon.
Ronnie Anderson, shout out Bedford Paranormal.
What's up, brother Ronnie?
Ma said she saw Bigfoot as a child.
Mom, I never heard this story.
Ma,
you never told me this story.
We've never heard this story, Ma. Now we're having a scientific based show, Ma.
Mom, getting you on this podcast, and I want to hear you tell this story.
Yeah, I'm about to email you a link.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot you a link, Mom. We want to hear this story.
Type it in the comments. Let's hear the story.
No, my mom has never lied to me. So if she says she saw it, I believe you saw something. You might have seen me when I was about 15 or 16, voiding in the woods, and might have thought it was a Bigfoot.
Michelle said you can come investigate her apartment anytime.
Yes.
All right. So the ultimate question, guys, is Bigfoot real?
No.
Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm going to give you guys a minute to drop it in the comments. Let me know in the comments, do you guys think that Bigfoot is real? Type in either yes or no? We're going to take a poll. We're going to do a survey. Actually, I'm going to start a poll.
Crimson and Clover.
All right, I'm putting a poll up, guys. I want you guys to go ahead and type 1 or 2 in the chat for me. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Mom said, "Where's LDL?" So,
All right, we've got okay. All right, 67% say yes so far. I got 11 people in here, guys. All right.
I can't believe Ronnie says yes. Of all people,
Ronnie is trolling.
Yeah, Ronnie's just trying to troll people at this point. Ronnie does not believe
Psychic medium Rhonda Harris in the house.
Hey, Rhonda.
Shout out to the Orion Effect co-host / the freaking awesome co-host.
Look.
Hostess with the mostest. What's up? You know what? I'm glad you're in here. Shout out
Scott.
to Scotty the medium. Guys, Scotty, we are running a poll right now. Is Bigfoot real? Type 1 for yes or 2 for no. Guys, so far, y'all think Bigfoot's real. Heather says yes. Paul Fowler, yes. Scotty the medium likes turtles. All right. Hey, I'm here for it. All right. So type 1 or 2, Howie, so you can get counted into the poll. I'm going to run this poll for another 1 minute. Sam said, oh, by the way, not today, but I have something wild to tell y'all. Scotty says yes. Ronnie Anderson's the real MVP.
No, he's not. Mom, please. Ronnie is not the MVP. Ronnie's trolling y'all.
What's up, Becky Paulette?
What's up, Becky?
With the spirits of Clover Hill and the spirits of Appomattox?
Ronnie is cool. We love Ronnie.
Paul said, I've always wondered, what if he really is blurry? Maybe it's not the cameraman's fault. Good question. All right, we've got about 30 seconds for this poll, guys.
Scott said he owes me $20.
Lord, he should have bid on your blanket.
Right?
Robin gave me the dumbest look when I asked her. Robin says, hell no. Ronnie said there's multiple. Well, yeah, I think it might be. If it is, it would be like a whole, like, breed.
Paul, I'm trying not to.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this poll. I'm going to stop it at 80% think that Bigfoot is real and 20% think no. Okay? So that is the final consensus.
I don't believe everybody answered.
All right. No, everybody pretty much answered. All right. Scotty said, all I'll say is he doesn't need gas money. He doesn't have a car. Fool me twice. Mama D, Scott is a very positive vibe. He is a whole positive vibe.
Yeah, Scott's the most positive person.
That is Naya's bestie. That's Uncle Cookie Monster.
Yeah, Naya calls him Uncle Cookie Monster.
We are all positive vibes with Scotty. You can't talk about Scotty when Naya's around. All right, so Bigfoot, yes. Sasquatch, no.
We need to get Scott on here.
I'm about to send him an invite too. So Cody says, goes back to the previous episode when I mentioned that 90 to 95% of the U.S. cave system is unexplored. They could possibly live and travel through those. Good point.
I'm going to say no because, well, I'm not going to say no because of nothing. I'm not even going to explain it.
All right.
I'm outnumbered here.
Well, I'm going to give you right here.
I haven't seen one. So okay. That's why I don't believe it.
Exactly what is stated. The answer is no. Bigfoot is not considered real by the scientific community. Let me just hold on that for a second. Bigfoot is not considered real by the scientific community, guys. There is no definitive physical evidence, bones, fossils, nothing to prove that a giant ape lives in North America. Okay. Now, thousands of people, again, claim to have seen this creature. Experts have traced the legend to a mix of of folklore, hoaxes, misidentification of wildlife, bears, etc., but extensive scientific analysis of alleged Bigfoot biological samples, including hair, DNA tests conducted by universities, have consistently, across the board, debunked every single claim.
Well,
okay. Now, I am going. What's up, Grand Time?
Grand Time.
All right. So let me catch up here. Look up the national Bigfoot sightings for a certain year. Becky, I'm waiting on your vote, my friends. Polls over. He's seen from Texas to Alaska. Okay. Scotty said science schmience. They live in another dimension. Okay.
Right.
We're going dimensional. All right. Let me play for you guys. I am actually going to pull up. Not pirate thing, guys. Why is this like not? Shut up. Shut up. Shut all the way up. Oh my God. I'm learning about Radford University.
And they have some good parties there. I can tell you
All
about
right,
the
hold on,
party.
guys. We're getting past a stupid ad on YouTube. Okay. I'm going to play a snippet of a YouTube video for you guys. And Ma, yes, I remember Greg Smith, the Sasquatch hunter. He was live Bigfoot hunting with us. Although we did not get any evidence, he did take us out on a first-person experience. Unfortunately, that night there was a lot of traffic and a lot of outside interference. So I would not say that he had actual interaction or actual footage, but
we did hear a stick crack.
We did hear a stick crack, guys. But I'm going to share my screen and we will determine from here. Just kidding. Chrome. Okay.
Back in March, a film premiered called Capturing Bigfoot. And if you're a huge Bigfoot fan, you are not going to like this. Yeah, it pretty much debunks completely the most famous Bigfoot footage of all time, the Patterson-Gimlin film. I'm sure you've seen this before. It was taken by Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin in Northern California in 1967, and it's been the subject of wild debate ever since then. It's been analyzed from every conceivable angle, pronounced real, declared a hoax. It might be one of the most scrutinized pieces of film ever shot. Well, in this documentary, they found the rehearsal footage. The story is that they were horseback riding along a river called Bluff Creek and came upon a log jam where they saw some hairy bipedal creature looking back at them. One of them got bucked off his horse. The other one grabbed his 8mm camera out of his saddlebag and was just able to catch it as it was walking away, you know, like a chance encounter. That's the story anyway. But the filmmaker, a guy named Mark Evans, he was given this footage that an acquaintance of his had. Apparently it was literally in a safe for decades. And it was footage of Patterson and Gimlin rehearsing the scene with a guy in a Bigfoot outfit. He also got interviews with Roger Patterson's son, who claims that the whole thing was a hoax. And apparently there's even an interview with a guy who claims to be the guy in the suit. Apparently he's not trying to like prove or disprove Bigfoot. It's really just more about the people that were involved in this hoax and what it kind of did to their relationships and their lives. Hardcore believers are already claiming that this film is AI. I guess we'll see what happens when it gets released.
Well, guys, hate to break it to you. For those of you that have seen the Patterson-Gimlin film, it was all a hoax. Dude in a Bigfoot suit. Sorry, not sorry. Okay.
We haven't seen the rehearsal footage yet, though.
That was the rehearsal footage, some of it. Okay. That's why I played that clip. So, guy got into a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch suit. He was literally filming a film for a film festival. This was way pre-AI, to our knowledge. You know, I have not dug enough to tell you like when AI was developed, but I know that it became really popular like now. So this film came out in 1967. So do I think that it's AI generated? No, I don't. I do think though that again, the script was two men were riding on horseback and stumbled upon a hairy ape-like creature, aka Sasquatch. Sasquatch was their actor in a suit. Okay. Scotty says Bigfoot is real. They just haven't proven it. Yeti. There he goes with his dad jokes. Mom said it's AI. This is pre-AI.
I mean, AI's been around since the 50s.
Why don't you look up and find out when AI has been around? I don't know. Okay. Ryan Jones, the freaking awesome paranormal show, airs at 9 p.m. right after this, guys. Make sure you hop on over. Badlands says every cryptid can be traced back to some sort of misidentification of an animal. Migrating sandhill cranes are believed to be what Mothman was. Mermaids were manatees, but I don't know. I'm just a hobo. So Sean looked it up, guys, and while the 1956 marks the formal birth of AI, the foundational concept and testing of machine intelligence traced back to 1950.
Oh. So which means it's probably been around since before then.
But if they found the rehearsal footage, they found two men on horseback and their buddy or, whatever, and they actually have the rehearsal footage. Now, I have not watched the rest of this YouTube video. With that being said, I will, after the show, be watching the rest of this said YouTube video. It was just the first couple minutes that captivated me in saying that I do not believe that Bigfoot is, as people believe, a cryptid. The other reason behind my belief that he is not a cryptid creature is the fact that most cryptids come with some kind of negative lore around them. So like, let's take the knot deer, right? Knot deer has like human-like features. So look, probably Scotty, Bigfoot invented AI in 19... Yes, I'm trying to tell you. Start that rumor. Game of telephone. You got the knot deer. Human-like creature stands up on its hind legs, attacks you. Mothman swoops down, unalives you. Freaking what's not the kukui? The kukui is the freaking boogeyman.
That's the Puerto Rican one, right?
In Mexico. You've got cryptids for days, and there's always negativity that's attached to these. You've got, things that derive with Native American origins. You've got things that derive with Hispanic origins and things like that. He said, please don't read all of my comments. I won't. But Bigfoot is just Bigfoot. It's like, yo, Scotty, I am going to read that because Sean does not believe in knot deer.
Why you got to put my business out there like that?
Okay. I'm trying to explain to Sean.
Oh my God.
Knot deer.
Yeah, like I don't believe in nothing.
Okay.
I believe in miracles.
I want to hear about this encounter because I was driving a road in West Virginia and a deer was looking a little sketchy. So it's said that they've got human-like features and they're creepy looking. So let's see. Badland says natives believe Bigfoot was spiritual and a protector of the land. Bigfoot comes in and smells like shit, Selena says. I mean, you just described some people I know. It was just a strange colored and sized deer that wasn't afraid of Scott. See, and that's weird. Then something wild happened in the woods. So it's said that the knot deer stand up on their hind legs and like attack. I don't know.
I've got video of deer standing up on their hind legs doing some stuff.
So I don't know, but
my trail cam
said the knot deer is wild. See, other people know about the knot deer. You don't believe me? There's a knot deer.
I never said I didn't believe that people say there's a knot deer. Look,
Bigfoot is a creature which exists outside of our natural senses. It's beyond our sight, hearing, and ambient senses. Well, then explain all of the Bigfoot sightings, Howie. Explain it. Because I really honestly think, and here it is, let me break it down to a science, guys. Animals have been inbreeding and crossbreeding since the Big Bang Theory happened, okay? And you don't know. So we had this conversation regarding the Meg, right? Some people say that megalodons don't exist. Why? Why would they not exist? They have literal infinite space to grow as large as they possibly can with an unlimited marine food supply, right? So who's to say that they're not able to grow to a certain size? If you take a goldfish and you put it in a bowl, right? That goldfish is only going to grow as big as its environment. If you take that goldfish and move it and transplant it outside of the bowl into a koi pond or into a goldfish pond, it's now going to become a goldfish to a goldfish, right? But then it's going to stop growing because the pond is only so big.
That's why I stopped wearing tighty whities.
So then if you take it and you put it in a lake, now all of a sudden you got goldfish and so on and so forth. So who's to say that there is no megalodons out there? Same thing to go with, Sasquatch and things like that. Maybe, and then let me go even a step further. Okay, we've got these Asian lady beetles, and we've got the lady beetles. They bite. They're not lady bugs, but they're lady beetles. Okay, you've got lanternflies. You've got all kind of stuff that has been transported over by ship from third world countries and transplanted here in North America. So who's to say that one of these animals didn't hop or hide somewhere in a cargo area on a ship, come over, escape, and then crossbreed with another animal, and boom, you have Bigfoot.
We have a serious case of that in Bedford County with the wolves and the coyotes.
Yeah, so, right, koi wolves. There you go. We've got koi wolves, Bedford County. Let's see. Okay. I can show you a video of a deer beating the shit out of a bow hunter. Let me break it down. Okay. Thank you. All right. Emily,
shout out Lost Souls Paranormal.
Souls PI. Scott. Let's talk about this. I can explain. I'm with a customer. I will try to get back in time. Goldfish do. If you take them out of a bowl and put them into bigger environments, they do grow.
Scott's trolling you right now.
I know he is, and it's okay. Gustavo, a great case of gigantism in animals. He was a croc in Africa that grew beyond 20 feet and only hunted humans. Hey, thanks, Ryan. Appreciate you. Much love.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
But that's what I'm saying.
Shout out Freaking Awesome Paranormal Show.
If you take like an ape and a chimpanzee and you crossbreed them, right? Who's to say that you don't get a bigger version of the ape or a smaller version of the ape? You don't know. It could go either way. So I'm not with you, Scott. I'm not dear. No. All right. So there's a lot of crossbreeding. There's a lot of inbreeding. There's a lot of things like that go on. And then all of a sudden you create new creatures, and hybrids, if you will. All right. Dogs are a prime example. Dogs.
Look at the Doberman Pinscher.
Crossbreed all the time.
It's like a combination of 3 or 4 different dogs.
Right.
In one.
So, do I think that people are spotting an extra large, hairy animal of some sort in the woods? Yes. Is that how West Virginia got here? Yes. And it's funny you say that because we've got a friend in West Virginia that we ask a lot of these questions to, and she's like brutally honest with it. She said, she was talking the other day about the whites of West Virginia and the other families that are down in the hollers, and she lives like down in one of the hollers, and she 1000% believes in Appalachian folklore. She will not even take the dog out to pee after a certain time at night. Like, I've heard her tell her dog, like, sorry for you until daylight. Like, you should have gone when I took you out.
She won't even talk about ghosts.
She just won't. There are certain things she won't talk about. Yeah. She's seen things that she can't explain. She's encountered things that aren't of the human nature. She's also encountered some humans that shouldn't be of human nature. And she just leaves it at that. I've asked her too, like, why don't you get the hell out of there? And she said, this is my home. Like, I'm not just going to run. But if that's all you know, that's all you know. Michelle said, I have a photo of a cryptid that looks like a cat with hooves in front of my apartment. Lord.
We have got to get to Michelle.
My granny won't talk to me about it. She gets mad when I bring up paranormal investigating. And a lot of grannies do that, especially Appalachian grannies. They don't want to. They don't want to talk about it because what you're doing is you're inviting, guys. So, with that being said, you've got, all this going on. Is Bigfoot real? Is Bigfoot not real? Can Bigfoot hurt you? There, again, is no proven scientific documentation cases of any attacks on humans. So theoretically, Bigfoot is classified as a wild apex predator, meaning they are physically capable of causing serious harm if they're provoked.
Apex predator.
But, encounters fall to a few specific categories according to cryptozoologists. You've got shyness and evasion.
They got a name for them?
Yeah, there's like a whole, just like ufologists, there's cryptozoologists. What they do is study cryptids all day long. But again, their encounters fall into 3 categories: shyness and evasion. A vast majority of the sightings of this said creature or encounters describe the creature as shy, solitary, interested in fleeing or avoiding rather than direct human contact. If the encounter does happen to turn tense, it's usually because a human wandered too close to a nesting area or provoked this said animal. Witnesses and Bigfoot enthusiasts note that these displays often involve non-lethal deterrents like throwing rocks or snapping tree branches, making loud, aggressive vocalizations to try to scare you away rather than like a direct attack. But again, while direct physical attacks causing injury or death are extremely rare, some hunters and researchers suggest that, like a bear or a gorilla, a cornered or highly agitated creature would indeed pose a severe physical threat. The general consensus among Bigfoot researchers and outdoor enthusiasts is that creatures don't actually pose a threat to humans, but you should treat them as they would. Okay. So if you're in the woods and you do happen to encounter said creature, definitely I would not try to be like, hey buddy, like, no, just same thing with a bear. Back up. Yeah. I bet Sean can prove he's not apex. If you're ever in the woods, you come across a bear.
If y'all see me in the woods, y'all, I'm not an apex predator anymore.
So yeah. What do you want to see, Selena? Oh, Michelle's photo. Yeah, that would be awesome. What are your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts to add before I go to some of the most recent Bigfoot sightings?
I gotta treat this like I treat paranormal.
I didn't see it with my own 2 eyes.
If I didn't see it or experience it.
Wait a second. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but how does Ronnie believe in this crap when he doesn't believe in orbs?
This is where I'm at with it. If I don't see it or experience it, I can't say that. It's kind of like, I'll say that Scott was with me when I experienced my first
help the bear
UFO stuff. I didn't really think too much about it.
Uncle Cookie Monster has spoken.
I until I experienced it myself, I didn't really believe in it. Now, do I believe that there are things out there that's weird and we don't know about it and there's other dimensional stuff going on? Absolutely. 100% believe in that. Yeah, Scott, it was wild as hell. And I still talk about that and think about it. And I've gone and exploring further and dug a little, changed my research a little bit on what I'm researching. I don't really want to discuss everything on here about what I'm doing. Be more than welcome to call you and talk about it. But
I find it weird that 1 week later they shut down that CERN.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But, there's things until the night I did some UFO research with Scott and Chris Mendez, I had no interest. Some of y'all have been following this podcast since we've had it. That's been, 2 years now? And I have had
You said, yeah, you can call him.
No interest in UFO stuff. None. No interest at all. And then that night where I went out investigating with Scott and Chris, all of a sudden my interest has shifted a little bit from paranormal to the UFO stuff. The reason why I'm so into paranormal is because of the things that I've seen and experienced with my own eyes. Now, I'm a country boy. I've been in the woods most of my life. I spent a lot of times in the woods, day and night, wee hours of the night. And, you know, I still am in the woods. Come hunting season, I'm in the woods before the sun comes up. And a lot of times I'm in the woods just as the sun is going down. And there's a lot of lore around the woods that I hunt in. And I don't see nothing that's strange or weird. And honestly, when we go to these investigations, I'm in the woods a lot. I don't hear nothing that I don't recognize or see anything I don't recognize. So I don't have a reason to think about cryptids and stuff like that. Until I see that, I'm going to have to go with it's all lore until I experience it. When I experience it, then I'll start leaning towards that side of things. So that's where I have to go with it. Bigfoot, it's mighty funny that nobody's captured this thing. There's people hunting it all across the world every day. There's teams and groups of people out hunting this stuff. There's people out here taking pictures of this stuff, and there's nobody has a clear shot of Bigfoot. Nobody can see it. It's dimensional. People have UFO pictures that's dimensional. People have alien pictures that's dimensional, but nobody has Bigfoot. So that's where I got to go with it.
So, Badlands, we can talk about that. We can go completely
I'm
left.
with you on that, Scott. I'm right there with you. Until that night, I think you and I both were kind of like, what in the hell?
So, Howie, we won't be available Sunday.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Like, we're not working. We're not doing nothing. We are hitting family vacay this week, guys. So, yeah. I'm scared of the dark, true story. Me too. Look, Sean can tell you, guys, I've been loud and proud on this podcast.
What's the difference between the dark and the light?
It don't matter. My feet ain't going to be out in the dark. All closet doors and any open dark spaces in my room must be closed off. The boogeyman's in there. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all can't convince me otherwise. Okay. So. Let me.
We can continue this conversation a different night. Just this week, I will be way away from here.
Yes, Howie, I'm so excited. But for those of you that are wondering about the CERN shutdown, okay, I am going to.
I can't take this guy seriously.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can I tell this story before you go into this?
Yes.
So those of y'all who don't know me, before I was a business owner, before I was in the position I am now, I was a cab driver in Lynchburg City, a taxi cab driver.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
I hope this girl doesn't know who I am. I dealt with a lot of the what do you want to call them? I don't know. I'm not
crackheads. Go ahead.
So. This girl was my biggest customers were those who like to party a little bit, and so she told me that the aliens were speaking to her.
They were coming down to get her.
They were coming to get her, and so she asked me, Sean, what can I do? They're beaming these lights in my head, and I don't know what to do.
I'm on the phone in this man's ear.
Back then, I had this big old Bluetooth coming out of my ear, driving the cab at night. Yeah, workers of the night, Badlands. That's a good one. She was definitely a worker of the night. That was my biggest clientele in the cab, right?
What's up, Chad? All the way from North
What's
Carolina.
Up, Chad? What's up, brother? Fellow Hill City paranormal investigator. What's up, man? So we were. I said the aliens are listening to you. I was like, oh man. I said, here's what you do. Here's what you do, baby girl. Go to the kitchen, get you a saucepan.
He told her to get a saucepan. Y'all hear me?
And wear it on your head. And wear it on your head from now on, and the aliens can't get to you to hear what you're saying. She said, Sean, that's a great idea. So I went to pick her up, right?
This chick
really had that saucepan on her head every time I seen her from that point moving forward. So what made me think of this story was Courtney's about to show y'all a video of a dude that's got aluminum foil on his damn head.
Howie, I can't make this up.
This is a true story, y'all. I can tell y'all stories. I might even start a podcast, Stories from the Cab. The stuff that I've seen in Lynchburg City at 1:30, between 1:30 and 5 in the morning, y'all wouldn't believe. I miss my cab driving days, though.
All right, guys. For those of you that are wondering, Cody wanted us to touch a little bit. I don't know if you guys have heard anything about the CERN shutdown, okay? This video that I'm about to pull up for you guys is going to tell you a little bit about what CERN is, what it does, affects, and the conspiracy that is circulating the internet right now. Before I go into it, I do want to say I looked at Sean. It was actually Sean and myself on Sunday, and we all looked at each other and we were like, it feels like this weekend crept by. Normally, our weekends fly by. As a 40-hour-a-week work person, like Mondays come way too fast. Who else can relate to that? Probably everybody in here, right? So I looked at everybody and I said, it feels like this weekend just kind of crept by. I am faithfully a 6 a.m. wake up person. Every day, 6 a.m., I'm up. Doesn't matter. Day off. Doesn't matter if I went to bed at 4 a.m. I'm getting up at 6. Okay. Friday, I was off for the holiday. I slept until 8:51. I don't even know how I did that. Okay. So, of course, I woke up in a panic because that's weird for me. Saturday got even weirder. Guys, I woke up at almost 11 a.m. Slept all the way through. And I didn't stay up all night long till 4 or 5 in the morning and sleep till 11. I'm still going to bed at my regular time. I just slept. So Sean and I kind of chalked it up. He's like, you have been going and going and going. Maybe your body just finally shut down and said you need sleep. Then the scrolling happened and I started going down the 3 a.m. rabbit hole of the CERN shutdown.
This is the cutest thing you ever see.
That is very cute. My dogs are both asleep on the floor. So Chad said the CERN shutdown time is slowed down. My wife even said she feels like the world is more colorful and less dull.
Mm-hmm.
So up here, Cody said that he felt like he was getting more sleep. So yeah, let's go dive right into the video, guys. So you guys can kind of get a little bit of what the CERN shutdown is. Okay.
Third long shutdown period. The timeline may be in jeopardy. Let me explain. The Large Hadron Collider, the world's biggest, most powerful particle accelerator, has been switched off to begin CERN's third long shutdown period while it undergoes maintenance and upgrades for its next phase of operation. The LHC is a 17-mile-long underground ring near Geneva, Switzerland, where scientists smash particles together at nearly the speed of light to study the building blocks of matter and the fundamental laws of the universe. It's best known for helping confirm the existence of the Higgs boson in 2012, a breakthrough that helped explain how particles get mass. The recent shutdown will prepare LHC for its high luminosity upgrade, which is expected to produce far more particle collisions and give scientists a deeper look at things like dark matter, antimatter, and the early universe. But some people online have a different understanding of what's going on. CERN has long been accused of opening portals, shifting reality, and knocking humanity into an alternate timeline. Now that it's offline, some are expecting a full-on timeline reset, voicing relief or worry that the world will be stabilized or snapped back to our original universe where Sinbad was the star of Shazam and the Berenstain Bears was spelled with an E. I wanted to get down to the bottom of those claims, so I asked an expert. Did CERN change reality when the collider was originally turned on? Doesn't it run the risk of creating a black hole capable of consuming the Earth? Everything's already been shut down. Have we already slipped back into an alternate reality? No. Oh.
All right, guys. So his tinfoil hat sent me. But in a nutshell, that is literally what CERN does. It's smashing particles together. This whole entire thing was created so that they can study antimatter, dark matter, and things that, why would they be studying it? That's my question. Why?
They've been studying dark matter.
Right. But why? Why have I never heard of this? Like, I don't know why I'd never heard of this. Okay. That's what made it epic. That's why I showed you guys the video. It's hilarious. He had his tinfoil hat because that's what we all look like when we go down our 3 a.m. rabbit holes, guys. So, Howie, anyone want to jump into the black hole? Shaq was the star of Shazam. So, again, the CERN shutdown, guys. This accelerator is going to remain offline to 2030. What they're doing is they are installing a high luminosity upgrade. All right. The facility, it's going to be able to produce like more data and stuff like that. So just from what I've seen, it's going to create enhanced research and stuff like that. But again, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, literally everybody is reporting changes in time perception. Recent global events to the collider going dark have been taking place. I don't know if you guys have been following the earthquakes that happened in Venezuela. There was like 4 earthquakes that happened within seconds of each other, and 2 in particular that were devastating. One 7.5 and one 7.6 magnitude earthquake that took place in Venezuela. For those of you that know anything about geography and your map, anything of that magnitude should have created a catastrophic tsunami, and it didn't. So that threw me for a loop. So I went down a whole rabbit hole with that one too. You've got 4 what should have been catastrophic, devastating earthquakes that took place like within days of CERN shutdown. You've got people that are reporting that time seems to be slowing down. You've got people that are reporting more sleep. I went to work on Monday and one of my providers at work came up to me and she said, I turned down so many events this weekend, and on Saturday I slept for 15 hours. She said, I don't ever do that. And people were inviting me left and right to 4th of July events, and I just said, no, I'm tired. So people are literally regaining the lost sleep that we are so busy with the hustle and bustle of everyday life. We're running, and then we're crashing. So CERN shut down, slowing down time. We're catching up on sleep. We feel better. We're less tired. Perception, reality is coming back. These are just some of the effects that I've just been taking mental note of that have been reported to me personally. All right. So, I thought I had to sneeze, but I do not. Sorry, guys. But
that's CERN.
That's
CERN got you.
See, I feel like I have to sneeze.
That's CERN.
But again, people are panicking because they think that what happened when this actual machine was functioning is that it was opening portals to other dimensions, shifting humanity into alternate realities, again, such as the famed Mandela effect. And then following the shutdown announcements, internet users began debating whether the world would be locked in our current timeline or if reality would actually reset to the one that we remember. So beyond the timeline shifts, the internet then created a new anxiety that CERN's experiments are creating micro black holes capable of consuming Earth. Some conspiracy theories even suggested that the facility is actively opening a portal to hell. Okay. These myths frequently point to ceremonial statue of Shiva that's right outside of the CERN facility. Shiva is the Lord of time and destruction. This is fact. You can look it up. They do have a statue of the Hindu god Shiva right outside of the CERN facility. Shiva is, in fact, by fact, the Lord of time and destruction. It is located right outside the CERN facility. And then they're treating the highly controlled physics experiments as occult rituals. But the scientific reality behind it, guys, they're saying The upgrades are only going to serve to increase the frequency and luminosity of the particle collisions, expanding the search for dark matter and allowing scientists to better understand the early universe. So there's absolutely nothing for anybody to worry about. But you guys have already put in the comments a little of, what you guys are feeling and stuff like that. Chris Talley said, I think we're drained from the heat last week. You guys did the Gettysburg battle. You should be sleeping for like 2 weeks. Badlands said, did y'all notice that you can hear the crickets, frogs, and jar flies at night again? I don't think I ever stopped hearing those. Or maybe that's just one of those things that's embedded.
They were louder, though. That night we were out on that farm, we could hear really loud.
Let's see. Howie said, does this mean I will stop sleeping as much? Since all of you are reset it to 2012. Why does it always have to be a portal to hell? Why can't it be a portal to Cancun? Agreed. Or the Bahamas or somewhere.
That's a good point. It's always a portal to hell. Everything's to hell. Everything. Why can't it be a stairway to heaven? But
serious point here, we get by mini black holes daily from the sun. Guys, and I was actually just about to touch that. So when I was a kid and in school, they were trying to shun everybody away from aerosol use because aerosol use and other things are creating little holes in like the ozone layer and could potentially add to like the black holes. Again, black holes from the sun, stuff like that. Howie, I don't know where you guys are seeing lack of lightning bugs. My trees look like a whole glitter factory at night.
Yeah, I'm seeing a ton.
I do see a ton of lightning bugs. The one thing that I'm seeing less of, though, guys, and
hey,
I'm going to knock. Hey, Debbie, in the hair.
What's up?
I'm going to knock on wood. Okay. I'm not seeing. I made my dogs bark. Hey, it's me. It's me. It's me. Less lanternflies.
Thank God.
So I have seen less lanternflies, but I have seen some weird hybrid ticks that are flying out of the sky. So I did some research on this. There are actually no flying ticks, guys, despite what the internet may see. But there is a new tick out there that essentially uses
a new tick.
Yeah, listen. It essentially uses its back legs to create extra static, thus able to thrust itself forward and do like an extra little leap, which appears as though they're flying, but it's really just they're skating on static electricity. Okay. I don't believe it's a portal to hell, but a portal to other dimensions or wormholes to place on the other side of the universe. Yes, they are everywhere. What about the turtles crossing the road? I haven't seen any.
I just saw one the other day at the top of the street.
I haven't seen any, but I am curious to see how time goes, guys. We do have a lot of things that are going on celestially outside of like CERN shutdown and stuff like that. Obviously, we've got Mercury in retrograde. It's Cancer season. We've got a whole lot of things going on. This guy's got a birthday on Saturday. He turns old. But yeah, we've got a lot of things that's going on. Howie put up a post the other day that there's some solar storms that are like amplifying. So I don't know if it's just a huge collaboration of everything that's going on. And then, of course, Selena put it up there. New fear unlocked. We get on the internet, we scroll, and we see all these conspiracy theories, and it creates essentially that a new fear. Oh my God, we tried to save one and some douche ran it over right in front of us. What a dick. That sucks. Save the turtles. How old are you turning, Sean? Do you wish to disclose your age alive?
I'm turning another year old, baby.
Another year wiser.
I'm standing tall. I'm looking good. Damn, I ought to be in Hollywood, baby.
6 p.m. 6 p.m. Bragassa. Not Bragazzi. Bragassa. Yeah. No, not 19. That would totally make me a cradle robber. And no, I like my men. Menly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hoochie coochie, man.
Yeah. So,
Oh, God. If y'all had seen me at 19, woo,
happy early birthday.
thank you. Thank you.
I will disclose his age on Saturday, guys. So if you don't follow our page, definitely follow our page. Okay. We have seen some off things. Turtles, yeah. Raccoons out in the day. Other odd things. Valid point. Raccoons out in the day, I'm going to think you got rabies. Even though that actually is not true. There you go, Chris. He's 30 and holding. My mother said when you hit 40, you never actually hit 40. You just start going backwards in reverse. So if you hit 40, then you go 39, 38, 37, and so on. Chad said Sean at 18.
Yeah, Chad's one of the few people that still know me from 18, y'all.
That's funny.
18, gosh.
Hell yeah.
My dad and I were just talking about me at 18 today. Yes, I was chasing ghosts at 18. But
y'all have told me before, but my cigars have a memory loss side effect.
Look, my cigar smoking at 18, man, Sean at 18.
Lord.
I'm going to have to post a picture of me at it. I don't look much
I've
different.
I've got one.
Just the belly came.
It's getting posted on your birthday.
I just didn't have the belly. You know,
if y'all do not follow,
your boy was in much better shape. You know, I had guns back then.
On Facebook.
I don't got the guns no. Oh yeah,
I got one of his yearbook pictures, y'all.
We're not posting no pictures of me as a young man.
He didn't have all this.
This came from our wonderful products you can get on our website, hillcityafterdark.com.
And guys, we have, a couple orders of business here. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow, Cody. Thank you. Tell Miss Robin I said hello. See y'all tomorrow.
Again, I want to shout out Badlands Paranormal. Y'all came in clutch with helping us at the Miller Clater House cleanup.
Yes, thank you. A few orders of business, guys. Our walking tours launch July 24th. You guys have got to get your tickets because they're going to fly out the door. This is going to be an experience. Lantern led by, it's literally going to be a theatrical performance. So this isn't going to be your typical, let's walk down the road, look up there, there's going to be a ghost in the window. This is going to be a whole experience. So we've kept our prices low. We've kept our route short and as easy as possible. And it's filled with lots of local lore. So definitely hop on, join our tour guides, support them because they have been busting their tail ends to put this together for you guys. Tickets can be purchased at www.hillcityafterdark.com. July 24th is opening night. But before we wrap it up, guys, I told you guys I would let you know when the most recent Bigfoot sighting was. It was actually June 28th, 2026. So just about a week and a half ago, a witness by the name of Linda Dixon Smith spotted a tall, peculiar figure standing in a field in the Sierra National Forest in California. She was driving on the road towards Camp Chewonki. And before this incident, there was a dramatic uptick in sightings near Ohio, east of Akron. Akron, however you say it. I've always said Akron. Is it Akron?
Akron.
Whatever it is. I'm from California.
Unfortunately.
Multiple witnesses observed an 8-foot tall, hairy, actually plural, guys.
Damn, they saw Chad out there.
In wooded areas along the riverside, accompanied by tracks, unexplained howls, and then an encounter was reported on a beach near the Whitefish Lighthouse in Michigan. That's where a woman spotted a large dark figure standing on or in driftwood.
Large dark figure. They saw me in the woods. Damn.
So, June 28th was the last sighting of Bigfoot. So, yes, start a Bigfoot fan club. I'm here for it. I support you. The tours, hey, y'all, get your butts out here and see the deep, dark, and spooky corners of Lynchburg's forgotten history.
That's right, Cody.
Rumor has it one of the tours is going to be led by the best dressed hobo. Yeah. The one night Bigfoot gets mentioned and Jackson is sleeping.
The good part is
War out at the beach.
These podcasts or lives on YouTube. You can always go back and watch them.
Yeah.
Because right now we live, baby.
That's right.
But they'll always be live.
But hop on over to the freaking awesome paranormal show, guys. Our time here is up. And hope to see all of our local people out on July 24th. I'll have to speak to his manager and confirm that. Yeah, I did hear of tale of a hobo. He's very knowledgeable of a lot of the spooky sides of Lynchburg. And if you're lucky, you might just get him as one of your guides. But thanks, Grand Time. Have a wonderful night.
Thanks, Grand Time.
But again, guys, tune in.
Michelle, we are live, baby.
We will actually, I will figure out next week's schedule for you guys. There is going to be a slight change. I'm announcing it right now. I don't know what it is. I'll put a post up. But Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to be diligently working with the tour guides. And so we might go a little bit later. We might have a late night one on Tuesday, guys. We might. I might do it Monday. You never know.
And we are bringing some more paranormal tours to the Miller Clater house because this one sold out in like 4 days.
Yep.
So those of y'all who are local to us or want to
Yep,
travel.
Selena, check out our website. I've already posted other dates.
Yeah, so I didn't even know about this. So,
Ooh.
yeah. We're going to have more opportunities for y'all to come out and check out Miller Clater.
Yes.
We did a brief investigation of Miller Clater last night, and it did not disappoint.
No.
We had some weird stuff happening
2 nights
in
ago.
there. 2 nights ago, yeah.
Yeah, it was wild, guys.
So we been getting a lot of weird activity in there, y'all. Weird
sure.
stuff. I can't wait to see what other people get in there as well.
Thanks, Heather.
Thanks,
you have
Heather.
a good night, too.
Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, guys. But as always, my name's Courtney.
I am live, baby. No, I'm Sean.
And we will see you guys on the other side.